I've been obsessed with dating and social dynamics for well over 10 years now. And in that time, I've learned a lot about approaching women, how to get better with women. And I've approached over 2,500 women in my life just randomly on the street during the day. And I want to talk about the lessons, the three major life lessons that I've learned from that. And these life lessons have directly contributed to me basically for the last 5 years. Any week I want, I can have 2 dates with attractive women. Like, it happens very, very regularly. So you're going to want to pay attention, take some notes, listen up. This is probably the most value-packed video you're gonna watch on dating this week or even this year. So the first thing you gotta understand is that getting better with women is different than getting women. So many of you guys are obsessed with getting women and you avoid all of the hard work, all the emotional work, all the things that you have to overcome, insecurities you have to battle, things you have to get comfortable with within yourself to just be a normal guy. A lot of you guys, the reason you suck with girls is because you have all these subconscious beliefs about yourself and you haven't worked through those yet, and you think that some right lines are gonna get you the girl, and it's just not. So when you're working on this part of your life, focus on getting better with women, not getting women. Guys will ask me one question about one girl and think that that's gonna change their life, and it's absolutely not. And I'll give you a really perfect example at the end of this video of getting better with women, not getting women. But some examples for right now are being comfortable with yourself, working on self-acceptance, establishing a really solid emotional baseline where you genuinely like yourself and you're not trying to change yourself all the time. And you actually feel like you fit in. If you can't have some sort of sense of familiarity, if you can't act like you know people that you just met, then you're gonna have a really hard time getting girls in general. And that's something that you need to work on basically at all times. It's not just something that you work on within your interactions or your sets with 1 or 2 girls a day. The second life lesson I learned from approaching over 2,500 women is that your values are the most important thing. This is what takes the sting out of rejection. This is what allows me to go out, get rejected by a beautiful woman and not give a single fuck, because I don't actually care what she thinks of me. I'm far more invested in my values. Attraction at the end of the day really comes down to your level of investment. Now that doesn't mean that I don't want this girl to like me. Obviously this girl's hot, she's sexy. I want to talk to her and I want her to like me. I want to have chemistry with her and I want to hook up with her. I want to go on a date with her, have fun with her. But if there's not alignment of values, of sense of humor is very important to me. If there's not a vibe there, if she takes herself too seriously, not only am I not as attracted, but I'm also not worried about if she doesn't like, because if she doesn't like me for who I am, then that sucks. You guys are so focused on, I don't like myself. What do I need to do to please this girl? And all your self-worth is attached to, do other people like me? And that's a really big problem. Guys will focus way too much on, do other people like me? Not enough on, do I like myself? And if you like yourself, then it doesn't matter if other people don't like you, because you genuinely like yourself. And that is the emotional journey that I was talking about in part 1. And you might be one of those guys that's like, but Tim, the whole point of this is to get girls. It's to get girls to like me. It's to get good game so that girls are attracted to me. Yes, but you have to accept that not every girl is gonna like you. Every guy sees another guy with good game or with a hot girlfriend and thinks that every hot girl will like that guy. And it is just not true. I get rejected a lot. Well, I definitely get rejected more than I go on dates, but I probably get rejected more than even I get positive responses. Because at the end of the day, rejection is just a filtering mechanism. When you have no self-worth, when you don't actually value yourself and you don't like yourself, then yeah, rejection actually does say something about you and your character, and it's something bad. But if you like yourself, if you genuinely have values that you hold up every single day and you try to live through, and that you value those more than whether or not a girl likes you, that is when you actually are immune to rejection. Now, the third life lesson is just a really good example of getting better with women, not getting women specifically. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna watch dating coaches that say, oh bro, don't direct approach. Oh, only indirect approach. That's how you get the most girls. But remember, getting better with women is not the same as getting results with women. A lot of you guys are fucking terrified, pussyfooting around the fact that you like a girl, that you actually want to stick your dick in her. And at the end of the day, like, you can't really deny that. Now, you don't want to be creepy about it. You don't want to be creepy and overly sexual, but you can't deny the fact that you're a sexual creature, you're a sexual being. And yeah, if we end up on a date, or if we end up boyfriend, girlfriend, or even married, like, at some point, sex is on the table and I'm sexually attracted to you. And that's why I came up to you. And you have to be able to own that. So that is why the direct approach is the absolute cheat code for getting better with women. Not only do you have to face the most harsh rejections, because when you get rejected, it's a yes or a no based on, hey, I thought you were attractive, and she can say no right away. So not only do you have to face your fears, but you also have to get better at owning the fact that you are attracted to her. And that is very important. If you can have really strong, positive, fun, good vibe when you go up to a girl and say, hey, what's up? I thought you were really cute, thought you were super attractive. I wanted to talk to you. What's your name? If you can say that and be attractive about it, then you will get results being indirect. I'm a lot more indirect now. I try to be a lot more indirect. I went through a challenge even recently where I did 30 at least direct approaches per day. And these direct approaches led to me getting more confident, more charismatic. But at the same time, I know that it's not the best for getting results. But when you're in a phase of growth, you're trying to get better, you're trying to get over your insecurities, become more confident and charismatic, you should be approaching direct every single chance you get. Take at least 30 minutes to an hour every single day to go out and approach 3 or 4 times in a busy part of town and make it direct. Don't be a pussy about it. All right. Those are 3 life lessons. Those lessons alone, if I had that when I was 18, would have completely changed my life. So what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to go out and take action? Are you going to sit home, jerk off, jerk yourself to sleep, and wish you could actually talk to a woman and give yourself all the excuses of, oh, I'm not in a good city. Oh, I'm not tall enough. Oh, I'm not good looking enough. Fuck that shit. Go out there, take some action. I'll see you guys next time.